Billy shocks Phyllis with a risky deal that could topple Victor, save Jabot, or destroy her family ties, forcing her into a dangerous decision with everything on the line. Welcome to Celebrity Gossip 24 Hours, where the drama unfolds and the stories captivate. Young and the Restless, Billy's stunning proposal puts Phyllis at a dangerous crossroads. Phyllis Summers is rapidly running out of allies in Genoa City, and her once bold power play may be collapsing faster than she imagined. On The Young and the Restless, Phyllis finds herself betrayed, isolated, and increasingly desperate, just as Billy Abbott steps in with an offer that could flip the entire game. What Billy proposes isn't just risky. It's explosive, morally murky, and potentially life-altering for everyone involved. At the heart of the drama is the stolen AI technology that has ignited a fierce corporate war between the Newman and Abbott families. Phyllis believed she was securing her future when she handed Victor Newman that powerful software. Instead, she may have signed her own downfall. Phyllis realizes Victor has outplayed her. Phyllis's fury toward Victor reaches a boiling point when she finally understands the true cost of their secret arrangement. She was promised control of Jabot in exchange for delivering the AI technology Victor wanted so badly. But with Newman Media's aggressive attacks and Jabot's stability in question, Phyllis sees the cracks forming in Victor's so-called promise. Victor insists he intends to honor their deal, but history has taught Phyllis to trust him at her own peril. Time and again, Victor has manipulated outcomes to his advantage, leaving others to absorb the damage. Now, holding the AI in his grasp, Victor appears untouchable, and Phyllis suspects she's become expendable. The realization is devastating. Not only is her professional future uncertain, but her personal life is unraveling at the same time. A lonely spiral with no safety net. Phyllis's emotional state continues to deteriorate as multiple losses pile up at once. Her relationship with Kane Ashby has imploded, leaving her humiliated and replaced by old rivalries she can't control. Her confidence, once her greatest weapon, now feels hollow as her boasts of impending success ring increasingly false. Even her family senses something is wrong. Daniel Romalotti's growing suspicion cuts deeper than any corporate betrayal. He sees the inconsistencies, the evasions, and the panic beneath Phyllis's bravado. When Daniel voices his doubts, Phyllis reacts defensively, only reinforcing his fears that she's hiding something serious. With friends scarce, trust evaporating, and Victor closing ranks, Phyllis is cornered, and that's when the Abbotts make their move. The Abbotts identify their only leverage. Jack Abbott and his family understand that Victor's possession of the AI poses an existential threat. Jabot isn't just a business, it's a legacy spanning generations. And if Victor controls technology powerful enough to destabilize the market, the Abbotts may not survive the fallout. They quickly realize Phyllis is the weak link in Victor's armor. Billy Abbott is chosen as the negotiator, largely because of his complicated history with Phyllis. He knows her strengths, her flaws, and, most importantly, what motivates her. Billy openly admits she's loyal only to herself, but that also means she can be persuaded if the price is right. By the end of the week, spoilers confirm Billy successfully reaches an agreement with Phyllis. The question is, what did he promise? A job offer that could ignite chaos. One possibility is that Billy offers Phyllis a return to Abbott Communications. Phyllis once helped launch the company and believed she and Billy were building something meaningful together, until he abruptly pushed her out and replaced her with Sally Spectra. Reinstating Phyllis would be controversial at best. Sally would be furious, and tensions would skyrocket instantly. Still, Sally has shown compassion for the Abbott family's struggles. If reclaiming the AI is the only way to protect Jabot, she may reluctantly accept Phyllis's presence for the greater good. It wouldn't be peaceful, but it might be effective. Could Jabot be on the table? An even bolder move would be offering Phyllis a leadership role at Jabot itself. That scenario would test Diane Jenkins' limits like never before. Diane and Phyllis have a history defined by rivalry and mistrust, yet desperation has a way of forcing unlikely compromises. With Jabot tied to the futures of Kyle Abbott and young Harrison, Diane may tolerate Phyllis temporarily if it means saving the company. Still, no one doubts she'd be waiting for the first opportunity to push Phyllis back out. For Phyllis, however, even a temporary return to power would feel like validation and revenge. Revenge without consequences? Another tempting offer may have nothing to do with titles or offices. Billy could promise Phyllis something she craves even more: revenge on Victor Newman. If Phyllis retrieves the AI and hands it to the Abbotts, Jack and Billy could turn Victor's own weapon against him. That scenario allows Phyllis to watch Victor's empire crumble without her fingerprints anywhere near the fallout. Clean hands. Maximum satisfaction. For someone who feels humiliated and discarded, that temptation could be irresistible. A fresh start on her own terms. There's also the possibility Billy offers Phyllis something entirely different, a chance to build her own company with Abbott backing. Phyllis has always thrived when she's in control, and her success with the Grand Phoenix remains one of her proudest accomplishments. Instead of forcing her back into a toxic corporate structure, investing in Phyllis's independent venture could give her legitimacy and purpose without the constant power struggles. It might even be the healthiest option if Phyllis can resist sabotaging herself. Or a threat disguised as mercy. The most chilling possibility isn't an offer at all, but a warning. Billy knows how much Phyllis values her children's approval. Daniel already suspects her involvement in Jabot's troubles, and Summer's company is directly affected by the fallout. If the truth about the AI deal comes out, Phyllis risks losing both of them permanently. Billy could leverage that fear, offering silence and protection in exchange for her cooperation. Help the Abbotts steal the AI back, and her secrets stay buried. Refuse, and her children learn everything. It's not generous. It's strategic. And it might be the one thing Phyllis can't afford to reject. A dangerous decision ahead. No matter what Billy ultimately offers, one thing is clear: Phyllis is standing at a crossroads. Every path forward carries consequences, and none of them guarantee redemption. Whether she chooses power, revenge, or survival, the choice she makes could permanently redefine her future and reshape the balance of power in Genoa City. As alliances shift and secrets threaten to explode, The Young and the Restless is setting the stage for a showdown where loyalty, legacy, and ambition collide. And at the center of it all stands Phyllis Summers, tempted, trapped, and more dangerous than ever. For more of the latest updates and behind-the-scenes secrets from Young and the Restless, make sure to hit subscribe and ring that bell. Stay in the know with every new release.